G'day gang. They just don't seem to ever fit properly. They're made to fit, but you know, they don't really ever, do they? Like, we have our carpet, as you can see. It's supposedly moulded to the car, or for the car. And they leave you plenty of overlap. It's just, I think it could have scooted forward a little further, but that's the way the shape is. We just got to trim up the sides so we can put the kick plate on, the scuff plate on. Last week I played around with the back doors a bit and glued this was off the glass. I glued him back on. That window goes up and down, that one over there goes up and down. I put the doors on. We hung the doors back on. Well, the rear doors anyway. And yeah, coming along. Not too horrible. I guess once the seat's in and it settles down in there, I'll have to trim that off. It just looks a bit crap up there. I'll trim that off so it's not showing for the carpet. Yeah. Yeah, aftermarket carpet's a pain in the ass, but nevertheless, here's what I'm doing, trimming bits off. We'll start in this corner here, put this scuff plate down. We have some brand new scuff plate screws. So what I'm going to do is work my way through the back here, trimming off what I need to, go over to the other side there, do the same, come in here, trim this guy off. We have these guys here, so I need a little polishing up. These are the ones that go between the scuff plate and the seat boot plate. So yeah, everything's wet. From the big rains we've had in the last 2 nights, or the last 2 days, everything is wet. Anywho, I'll give you a look when I get a bit closer to getting it screwed down. Well, that's made a bit of a difference. Yeah, that's made a bit of a difference. Door trim on. That's the one I repaired up. I glued back together. This guy's on. No, we line the handles up. That'll make it look cool. We've got a bit of board coming for the middle there. Seats are going away this week. I'm just putting this in permanently because we have mudguard bolts got to go in behind this. Yeah, a bunch of mudguard bolts got to go in. There's one there, another one behind here, and one up the top further. And we can permanently put this piece in. Yep. Same goes to the other side there. And it's not too fucking horrible. Oh, I don't know what happened there. It's a bit puffy on the floor just here, but that's what happens. Might be able to relieve it somehow get it a bit better up in there. Something. It's about where it's going to be. I think it's just because of all that underbody stuff that's on there. There we go. Yeah, that's wonderful what a bit of carpet will do. We'll burn our holes for the seats. We'll get a screwdriver or whatever, heat him up nice and hot and push him up from the bottom. It'll burn through the carpet. That'll save pulling any threads. I'll do the same. I have marked here where these guys have got to go. I'll just throw these little bolts in there, but we'll heat that up. We'll heat something up and throw it in those holes too. Yeah, coming along. I'll start on the front doors now and see if I can make sure all that stuff works. There is one that needs to be, one of the doors, the glasses need to be glued back into its little strip jigger. But probably leave the front doors off while till we get the chairs in, I suppose. See what happens. The guy was supposed to come and put the windows in this week. He couldn't make it, but he will be here next week. Like I went through before, and we've got all the brand new rubbers, front and back. There's the one for the rear window. We start putting him back together again. Yeah, I'm digging it. Got the boot to finish off now. Might do that today. Put some seam sealer down on where I welded up. Put some more, clean this out. Put some Por 15 in there. And then we're going to have a mat coming for that, so that'll be alright. Yeah. Okay. Have yourselves a goodie. We'll check you later. Cheers. Yeah. Not too horrible. Not too horrible at all.